I can't hold my breath any longer. I can't count these minutes away. I can't stand this holding pattern. I wanna break these walls away. Complete me with your hands, with your mouth, and tell me a story. Yeah, we don't need words. Paint me a picture. I can see in the dark. Make me fall in love. I can't hide my stare any longer, and I can't hold this river back. I can't calm this windstorm in my chest. I can't slow this heartbeat down. Complete me with your hands, with your mouth, and tell me a story. Yeah, we don't need words. Paint me a picture. I can see in the dark. Make me fall in love. And you're so beautiful.
On behalf of Barry and Brittany, I would like to welcome everyone to the ceremony today. They've invited you here to share in the celebration of their marriage. And we come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to recognize the bond that already exists and will grow stronger. This marriage is one of expression of many varieties of love. Love is one, though its expressions are infinite. Brittany, will you have this man to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others? Be faithful to him as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Barry, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
A marriage takes more than just two people. It takes friends, family, acquaintances. So I ask you here today, will all of you witnessing these promises do all in your power to uphold these two people in their marriage? If so, please answer, we will.
We will. Yeah.
Good answer.
In putting together an idea for the wedding and a little thought for the day, Barry's an avid sportsman. In a lot of ways you can relate sports to marriage. You prepare, you practice, you put in long hours of dedication, and you build your abilities. Well, you do the same thing in a marriage. And you go through the marriage, and it takes effort on everybody's part, just like whatever sport you're playing, whether it's baseball, golf, tennis, whatever. And when you're going through those times, when you're going through those sports, you're going to face some adversity. You're going to face some things that are hard to get through, but you work through them. You make your way through them. But then, Barry, you were a pitcher. When you threw that perfect pitch, you knew the second it left your fingers that it was going to be perfect, and you felt so good. Same thing in golf. When you made that perfect golf shot, you know, and you're coming back again. It's the same thing in a marriage. You look at Brittany, Brittany looks at you. It's a look, it's a touch, it's a thought, it's a wish, and you know, man, this is going to go on. We're going to keep it going, and we're going to build on it. And that's what you got to keep in mind, the aha moment. That moment when you know, that's the love of your life, Barry. That's the love of your life, Brittany. Barry and Brittany have prepared their own vows for today. And at this time, I'd like for Brittany.
Whoa.
It's a novel.
300 words or less, man.
Barry, as I stand here today, vowing to be with the man of my dreams for eternity, I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. Who knew that less than a year ago, you would come into my life when I least expected it, and consume me with love, acceptance, and selflessness. From that fateful day, following a kickball pool party, an infamous beach cruise, I knew I wanted more. I wanted more of your infectious smile. I wanted more time with you and your girls. I wanted to be with you every second and fall in love with you more every day. It did not take long for me to realize you were the husband I had always prayed for, the father of my children I have always dreamed of, and the best friend I could only imagine growing old and gray with. You had broken down my walls when I didn't think it was possible. You've taught me how to love unconditionally, to be completely honest and vulnerable, to believe that somebody would accept me for all my faults and assume the challenges that lie ahead of us. You have embraced my biggest fear, and I would not want to continue on this journey with anybody but you. You are my dream and my reality, my present and my future, my heart and my everything. I cannot wait to have a house full of 2- and 4-legged kiddos with you, to have endless nights falling asleep on the couch together, to always answer your questions with the utmost of clarity, to never be too old for late night jam sessions, to continually have some kind of project that by default you have to finish immediately, to learn patience, to never stop laughing, to lecture you for the indecency you place upon our neighbors, to always have boat days and beach cruises, road trips and weekend getaways, to never be too busy for PTA meetings or soccer games, family nights, or stay-at-home dinner dates. I promise to always be a shoulder to lean on, a friend to laugh with, and a soulmate to grow old with. Through the pressures of the present and the uncertainties of the future, I promise you my deepest love and fullest devotion. I vow to be true to you, to love you, to honor you, to support you, and to never leave your sight. So from this day forward, in front of God and our closest family and friends, I vow to be yours forever.
Okay, Barry, that's a hard act to follow.
Absolutely. This morning I woke up smiling from ear to ear. My forever I have found, things have never been more clear. To most, today is Saturday, April 12th, nothing more, nothing less. To me, it's the start of our journey together, and you're absolutely stunning in that dress. I love you more and more each passing day, I must confess. Here are a few promises to you I'd like to express. To support your never-ending projects, no matter how big or small. To be by your side, to catch you should you slip and fall. To always treat you with respect and open your door. To laugh with you and rub your back and feet and hold your umbrella should it pour. To be encouraging and take care of you should you get the flu. To believe in you and see that all your dreams come true. To love you unconditionally with or without a natural spray tan. To remind you every day that you're my best friend and I'm your biggest fan. To listen and be attentive even when discussing The Bachelor and Bachelorette. You're absolutely the best thing that's happened to me yet. From this day forward, it's just you and me, stuck like glue. I'm truly the luckiest man alive, and I'm so happy I get to grow old with you. I love the thought of waking up next to your gorgeous, smiling face. If everyone was this happy, the world would be a much better place. There's just one thing left to say. No matter what, I'll love you forever in a day.
Very good. And just always remember, there's three things: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Can I have the rings? Barry, please place this ring on Lori's finger and repeat after me. Brittany, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Brittany, I give you this ring as my daily reminder of my love for you. Almost. Yeah.
Brittany, please place this ring on McKay's finger and repeat after me. I'm sorry, Barry. Barry, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Barry, I give this ring as a reminder of my love for you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You heard it in the phone.
Yeah, we got you.
You have made your marriage vows to one another, witnessed by your friends and family. You have sealed your vows with the giving and receiving of the rings. So now, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Barry, kiss your bride.
Yes.
Perfect. We're good.
May I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Barry Marquardt.
Yes. We're good.
Keep me where you want me, right between your fingers. Lock me in your arms, I'll gladly be your prisoner. Keep me where you want me, 'cause it's where I want to be. What I have for you is love, love, love. All I have for you is love. What I have for you is love, love, love. All I have for you is love. There's nothing I can do, no, I can't go back to anything less than that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What I have for you is love, love, love. All I have for you is love. There's nothing I can do, no, I won't go back to anything less than that. La da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da.
Brittany, we are so glad that you found Barry and Barry found you. As you begin your journey together, we're happy to be a part of it.
a chance. My soul was wearing thin. You saw my heart, I let you in. I won't go back.
Anyways, from a very young age, I knew that my brother was a very admirable man, and he has always paved a wise path for me to follow. Of all the men I know, he is the most deserving of all the happiness in the world. Alright, I'm Barry's youngest brother, Brad, and apparently my brother is a poet, and I had no clue, but this love between him and Brittany is undoubtedly true. And unfortunately for all of you, that's where my rhyming stops, because what Barry said earlier was impossible to top. I proudly welcome Brittany into our family, and I'm so glad I was able to be here to celebrate with all of you awesome people. And we keep this short and sweet, so now if you all join me by raising a glass, even though I don't have one. And to our happy couple, Barry and Brittany, may the joys you share today be the beginning of a lifetime of great happiness and fulfillment. Congratulations, y'all.
So anyway, I just think that you guys really need to take it in and look back and realize this is going to be the only time this will ever happen, so it's the coolest night ever, and just enjoy it, embrace it, just love it. We work together, we have all the same friends, we have the same closet, well, she has a much better closet, but we have the same taste in everything we do, and it's not normal that some people can say that they look up to their little sister. So I want to be more like you every day, and I just want you to know that. She has been through a lot, and she's never been really in love. And it's so nice to see her so open. This is the most closed person, and she met you, and it didn't take long, which is just proof that it's meant to be, because she never has done it in 33 years, ever opened herself up. So the way that your girls love her and she loves your girls, and we just love you so much. There's not one person here who doesn't want you guys to be together. And that's a cool thing to have, because there's a lot of marriages that probably shouldn't happen, and this one is 100,000% real, and it should, and you guys gotta start making more babies because we need more girls. And we gotta keep the bee thing going. But yeah, we love you to death, Barry. You're like a brother already, and it's just very natural, and it's very organic, and it's awesome, and we just love you, so that's it.
So good evening to everyone. Fortunate to meet everyone here this weekend, and I just want to say first and foremost that Barry and Brittany are extremely blessed with a wonderful group of family and friends that came a long way to celebrate. So I'm going to say cheers to all the folks that came all the way down to the Keys to celebrate with them. So Barry and Brittany, ironically enough, are a product of the wonderful show The Bachelor, in my opinion. And I'm going to tie that together here in a second. So Brittany met Amy through their love of that particular show. And of course, Barry hanging around our house and spent a lot of weekends with us. Last year, Memorial Day weekend, we were doing a beach cruise. Next thing you know, Barry's at our house going to some kickball party with Brittany, who he barely knows. And so we knew something was going on. And of course, Brad, a couple weeks later, messages me, because Barry had been spending a lot of time with Brad and Amy and I. And Brad says, "Hey man, I haven't heard from Barry in like 3 days. I don't know where he's at." He sends me a Facebook message. We actually didn't even have phone numbers. He said, "He's okay, he's with a girl, I think it's good." And here we are a year later. I know that he, as he mentioned earlier today, is so committed to all of your projects, keeping home goods. Barry's famous quote is, "Brittany never has less than 4 or 5 bags from Home Goods in the back of her car for returns." Picture walls, if you guys aren't familiar with those, we have plenty of those in the Jacksonville Beach area. You can come check them out. Brittany has several under construction now, as does my wife Amy. A few words that I have to describe Brittany: she's very passionate. One of the things that you know about her is that when she has friends, they're great friendships. Her family, she's so passionate about everything. And I think that's what makes her a wonderful person. She's dedicated. Last year we did the first annual boat cruise Christmas Carol, in which Barry was kind enough to lend the wheel of his boat to a non-boater, which threw him out of the boat. Brittany is so dedicated, she jumped right out of the boat with him to make sure that he was okay in the freezing cold at Christmas. The other thing is she's driven. If you saw the commitment that these two have put to one another, it's unbelievable. And I'm so amazed at the relationship they have and watch them grow and love one another. Barry, you're my brother. That's the best thing I can say. I've known you for so long. Barry and I went to UNF together, and he and I have been through thick and thin. He's so dependable. I can talk with him about anything. He's a great friend. He's a great father. He's a great brother. And I'm so proud to have him in my life.
We've been talking about this day since, gosh, freshman year of college, covered in vomit. And you know what? It was well worth the wait. The day that Brittany called me to tell me that she had met her future husband, love of her life, Barry, it was sort of this overwhelming sense of calmness that I could hear in your voice, which, as we all know Brittany, there's nothing calm about anything that she does. Everything that she does is colorful and loud and rough around the edges and raw and just real to the point where it can cut you to your core. But you know that that's because what you get from Brittany is you get genuine love, you get genuine truth, and it's so hard to find that kind of realness in a world full of, for lack of a better word, just ugliness. And I think that you, having met Barry, it was a moment where you were so at peace and you knew this was it. I found my person. And Barry, I can't even tell you how lucky my best friend is to have you, because you really represent the perfect man for her. You are such a wonderful father, and you're such a wonderful friend, and you are her best friend, and she trusts you like I've never seen her trust anyone. And when she says she really is opening and being vulnerable to you, it's because she's giving you her whole heart. And there's not a greater man, I think, that deserves this woman. And this is going to be a union for a lifetime, and I could not be any more thrilled to be a part of that. Today I say goodbye to the girl I knew from college, who has been my absolute best friend, who's nothing short of a soulmate. If God gives you those in the form of friendships, that's what you are to me. And my high is that I now have seen you become this perfect version of you. And it's just because you have so much love now in your life. And he truly brings out the best version of you. You are perfect, and you are perfect together. And I absolutely cannot wait to see the beautiful babies you make together. And it's gonna be such a fun ride, and I love you both to death. Take care of each other, honor each other, respect each other. Always say yes. Happy wife is a happy life, so they say, right? And I think that it's gonna be great, and I'm just so proud of both of you, and I love you, and cheers.
But I just want to thank all of you guys for being here tonight, for coming all this way, for loving us, for loving Barry, for loving myself, for being here with us tonight. I mean, more than anything in this entire world, and I know we've been through a couple of wedding plannings.
What happens in our family?
and a couple of vacations that, you know, were supposed to be something and weren't, but from the bottom of my heart, I know we haven't been together a long time, but I knew from the very beginning that this was the man that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. So I just want to thank you all for being a part of it, and I just wanted my closest friends and family here with me celebrating, and so here you are. So for all of you, for the memories, for the craziness and the chaos and the stories and the fun and the laughter and the sad, there's going to be a lot of laughter ahead of us, there's going to be a lot of sadness ahead of us, I have a feeling, but thank you for supporting me and supporting us now and just being a part of who we are together from here on out. So we love you, I love you. I don't want to speak for him, but I love all of you guys.
I love you too.
I will. And if Rusty does not take the microphone from me, I will continue to talk. As Brandy knows. I will keep going. I will keep going. So I will hand this over before this is on video, and I keep going and going. And then people think it's over. And then I keep going because I just don't want to give this up. But I will give it up. No, it's like a glitch. Now let's tell another story. But thank you, but another story. I will give a story for each and every one of you that are here because you are my favorite, most perfect friend.
She summed it all up. But again, thank you. We'll let Rusty get